WYMT Mountain News at 6.
It's been more than 1 week since a Southern Kentucky woman was murdered in her home and warrants were signed for her boyfriend. That man, Nicholas Rucker, is still on the run. Today we learned that he may have been spotted in Tennessee. But until he's found, people are talking about taking up arms to protect themselves. WYMT's Phil Pendleton has the latest on the manhunt in Whitley County.
He was supposed to have been spotted a couple of days ago down there.
Archie Cupp won't let the talk of an armed and dangerous man keep him and his family from working their produce stand.
I am not really scared for myself, but they need to catch him. He's done some bad stuff.
Last week, police say Rucker killed his girlfriend just 3 months after he had been released from jail on drug and weapons charges, and he had also served 13 of a 20-year sentence in the 1998 murder of his infant son.
It's not easy catching somebody so motivated to stay on the run.
Ronnie Bowling says police are doing all they can to find him, but he says people have every right to protect themselves and take up arms.
But right now, it's just a lot of people are desperate to see him caught. A lot of people are on edge because of his violent past.
He was spotted twice earlier this week in Corbin. Then around 1:30 this morning in McMinn County, Tennessee, south of Knoxville, a railroad worker called police saying a man matching Rucker's description was seen leaving a boxcar.
He was spotted, as far as I know, about a mile down the road here a couple of days ago.
But where he is now remains a mystery, although if he leaves Kentucky, officials are confident they'll bring him back.
So if he goes to another state, no matter if he has any encounter with law enforcement, they're going to know he's wanted here, and we'll have the ability to go get him and bring him back here.
In Whitley County, Phil Pendleton, WYMT Mountain News.
The Whitley County prosecutor also says that anyone caught helping Rucker could face criminal charges as well. A Whitley County woman faces endangering the welfare of a minor charges. This is Haley Wilhite. Police say they went to her home with social services. While searching the home, investigators say they found pipes, marijuana, and a substance believed to be meth. Wilhite also faces drug-related charges.
And we've seen those showers and storms rolling through the area once again today. Some of those on the severe side. Now we're seeing those die down just a little bit. You'll notice as we take a look at the National Weather Service camera in Jackson. Started out with some sunshine, then we saw those showers and storms roll through, a little bit soggy over there at times, and a lot of us have seen that today. And as we look at pinpoint Doppler, good news is we're seeing those showers and storms starting to die down, but we still have that flash flood warning for Estill County, and that'll stay in effect until 8 o'clock. And you're going to see those showers and storms starting to move into parts of Lee and Jackson County. Good news is, though, over the past hour or so, been dying down. We're seeing some showers moving in to parts of Harlan County and Letcher County as well. So those will continue to be on the stronger side for sure, but good news is none of those are severe. You could see heavy downpour over into Pine Mountain and even some into south of Cumberland. So over the past hour, you'll notice those dying down, moving out of the Pike County area. They saw some rain today, even some localized flooding over into the Robinson Creek area. So temperatures, you'll notice Big Sandy, you guys are a lot cooler where you've seen a lot more rain today. Those mid to upper 60s, lower 70s down into the Cumberland Valley. This cold front will continue to push through, cool us down as we head into the weekend as well. I'll have a look at that full forecast coming up in just a few short minutes. Steve.
All right, Paige, thank you. Crews are still cleaning up from Wednesday's storm in downtown Prestonsburg. Today they are working on removing bricks from the damaged building and saving historical date plaques. Mayor Les Stapleton says he is proud of the countless agencies that continue to pull together for the city.
That day it happened, our public works, our public parks, our fire department, our police department, landscaping department, they were all out working a lot of hours. If they could handle a chainsaw and a drag brush, we had them out working that day.
Stapleton says in the coming days they hope to get downtown back to normal again. This evening, family and friends began saying goodbye to Michael Coleman. He died when that roof came off in downtown Prestonsburg and landed on his truck. Visitation started tonight at 6. A Masonic service is tomorrow at 7. His funeral is scheduled for Sunday at 11. All services will be at Thacker Memorial Funeral Home Chapel. The Southeastern Conference announced today they will allow member schools to sell alcohol at athletic venues. This opens the door for possible sales at UK games if they choose. In a statement, UK says they will take the next several months to consider the issue. If UK does decide to sell alcohol, it would be limited to beer and wine. Kentucky's home opener for football is August 31st. A football and basketball training camp is doing a lot more than helping kids reach their athletic potential. Camp for Kelly took place today in Harlan. It's a basic sports skills camp, but the cause behind it and what the proceeds are going to, well, it's anything but basic. WYMT's Connor James has the story.
Foot, stick that left foot in the ground. Good. Now, come on.
Any good sports movie will show us it's not the size of the team or the rival.
5-4-5. That's better.
It's about the determination of the players.
Yeah, that's his best one.
And their unity.
That's his best one.
Small communities rally for anything. They rally for their own people.
This is better than a movie, though.
I want to get a good turn. All right, now you turn. Good.
This is real.
We're all in this thing together, and we're just trying to help that family out a little bit.
What you're seeing here is Camp for Kelly.
Oh!
It's been weeks of work for James Donahue and Rick Parsons.
And he said, look, I've coached basketball about all over the state. And he said, you coached football for 30 years. He said, let's do a camp.
We just decided to start this because Kelly and Roy are two of the best people you'll ever meet in the world.
Kelly McNeil, originally from Harlan County, is battling breast cancer.
She is such a strong person and strong-willed.
This is part of her team.
Oh, good catch, Jackson.
They're real appreciative, and she's just a great person.
Sit. Hey.
Kelly is hundreds of miles away in Alabama, but her strength,
good.
That's being felt here on this field.
Her strength comes from the right place, I'll say that.
Teams face obstacles together, both on and off the field.
Sit. Hey. She is an inspiration to me. She's been an inspiration to me for a long time.
She's smiling ear to ear, and I don't see how she keeps that perspective, but she's just that kind of person.
Stick that left foot.
But what a team really is a family. And this is that, a family.
Kelly's just a great person.
They're a special family, so, any way we could help, we just wanted to help.
Yes, that's why we're here, is for her.
In Harlan County.
Good, Matthew.
Connor James.
There you
go. WYMT Mountain News.
A basketball session was held in the afternoon for kids at the camp. Once we learn the total dollar amount raised today, we will update that on WYMT.com. Today we learned a man died following a mining accident in Harlan County. We first told you about Matt North earlier this week. Officials tell us he was operating mining equipment last week when a rib wall fell, injuring North's lower body. He was taken to Johnson City Medical Center where he died yesterday. North had 12 years of experience. He was 48 years old. Kentucky's lieutenant governor is asking for help through a cryptic tweet. Janine Hampton says she needs prayer warriors as she battles dark forces. Hampton also mentioned a member of her staff was removed. Hillary Thornton is explaining what the tweets mean.
Lieutenant Governor Janine Hampton typically taking care of her responsibilities and job quietly. However, this morning putting a message out on Twitter that has several people wondering what exactly is going on.
This is the message posted on both of her Twitter accounts, including her official Lieutenant Governor's page, reading, quote, calling all prayer warriors. Yesterday, persons unknown initiated unauthorized personnel action, ending employment of my talented, stellar Deputy Chief, Adrian Southworth, against my wishes. Pray for me as I battle dark forces.
Because I chose to run with Senator Alvarado. Any other questions?
In January, Governor Matt Bevin announced Hampton would not be his running mate in his re-election bid. About a week later, her chief of staff, Steve Nipper, was fired without cause. Yesterday, her deputy chief of staff received a similar letter from the State Finance and Administration Cabinet's Administrative Services, telling her that her services are no longer needed. That leaves Hampton with one lone staff member. Many on social media coming to Hampton's defense, including the wife of Nipper. Her Facebook post calling what happened to her husband and now Southworth an abuse of power by the governor. Reading in part, quote, this is how dictators behave.
The governor's office unable to answer any questions about this. A spokesperson telling us, quote, we do not comment on personnel matters. For now, at the state capitol, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
The lieutenant governor's office did not return any requests for comment on the situation. And Governor Matt Bevin says it is up to lawmakers to figure out a pension relief bill before July 1st. They've had his administration's plan now for weeks. If the votes do not come together and a special session is not called, Many quasi-governmental agencies face an uncertain future. Those places include local health departments, mental health centers, and regional universities. Many say they cannot survive with the higher pension contribution rate they face.
If it doesn't get done by July 1st, there's going to be a tremendous amount of pain and suffering, unnecessary.
The increase will take them from a 49% rate to 83%. House Minority Whip Joni Jenkins released a statement saying House Democrats are, quote, more than ready to sit down and do what we can to help fix the pension problem. She went on to explain that their caucus is working on their own plan. We've been following snakes at the Kentucky Reptile Zoo lately in Powell County. The zoo just posted these new videos of its newest additions. One video shows a Brazilian lance head. Another video is Indian cobras. The zoo says these babies will be used in future venom production. We told you last week researchers use snake venom to help fight diseases such as lupus. We've all heard of mentor programs for children, but one program is helping adults. The Mayor Mentor Program brought the mayor of Berea to Prestonsburg for the past week. Bruce Fraley says this week has helped him grow as a mayor to better serve his city. Plus, being able to call someone for advice is always comforting.
So having someone who has a similar experience every day, it's nice to be able to know that I can pick up the phone and call S or email him for advice or guidance or just to bounce an idea off.
And after that storm on Wednesday, Mayor Fraley says he has plenty of information to take back to his community.
And we see a stray shower chance as we head into your Saturday. Those increase for your Sunday as well. High pressure Monday and Tuesday. I'll break down that full forecast coming up in just a few short minutes.
Plus, we'll tell you an easy way you can avoid a disaster while you're having fun on the water this summer.